This week on Not Your Average Fangirls.
Do you ever wonder if they slap it? Like, you know how they slap wine bags? Like,
Oh my God. Let me just slap my milk bag real quick.
Korea's power couple Hyuna and Dawn make their much awaited comeback to music. Our special guest Lily opens us up to the world of HINAPIA. And get ready, Alice's, because finally, after a year and a half, we have a VICTON Album review!
What's up, everybody? We are Not Your Average Fangirls, here with another week of K-pop-ness. It's your girl, Kat, and VICTON has finally made their comeback.
Woo! Yeah.
Hey guys, this is Cynthia, and I have officially met Onus.
Oh my
God.
Young and her's wedding is probably going to be in like mid-July.
Ew, why would you have a wedding in July? That's
because
nasty.
She likes the summer.
Yeah,
bitch.
it's my wedding.
I will not be in attendance if that shit is on.
girl, but it's Seattle. Summer in Seattle is like fall for us.
Anyway, just like two quick side notes about that. One, plot twist, Raven's actually shy with me. Lito's
in love with her.
Lito's my best friend. Sup? We're gonna like he's gonna like help me squat and sing with him. You know, he's gonna spot me. It's no big deal.
Still wild that you guys
Love
talk
it.
about working out. Amazing.
And the rest of Onus is amazing, and they're all my best friends as well. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. It's Terica. My news isn't exciting as Cynthia's. Well, it's exciting to me, but I found a go for the merchandise for NCT Dream. So when your girl gets paid, she's gonna get her shirt. And the people are based out of Texas, so that shipping is about to be for the low. Thank you.
Love this for you.
And hello, everybody. This is Carolina, and I get to see Onus and reunite with my best friend soon. So I'm really excited. Yay!
And we get to confirm how tall Wang is, because his hand is the same size as mine and he looks fucking tiny. 5'6", I will confirm.
Everybody's taller than me, so.
But I mean, 5'6" is
taller than this bitch.
yeah, 5'6" is tiny though. So I don't know what the like hype is about. Like, ooh, 5'6", that's still tiny.
That's
So yes,
I
he
mean,
is
still
small.
taller than me. I don't care, but I just want to know how tall he is.
But let's start this up right away. I know that our resident Alice's are very, very excited about VICTON. And they're actually charted on Melon for the first time since
Rightfully
debut.
so, okay?
exactly.
That's exactly where they deserve to be.
And also, shout out to Ho-chan who co-wrote this song.
Yes.
He was so proud,
He
and
was.
I was proud for him.
And shout out to Sungwoo because he texted Ho-chan and he
In
was
the
like,
group
I saw you on the charts. And he was like, yes.
Oh, that's so cute.
We're always like sad bopping in this
are.
VICTON household.
But we'll talk about the album later because we're doing an album review on it. But just know that it is the most beautiful piece of art that I have ever heard in my life.
If you want to see
It's
our
incredible.
reaction, it will be up on our YouTube channel. And if you really want to see us cry, it's there.
Yeah, it's definitely there in all of its glory, literally tears.
Our husbands finally returned for more.
Literally. ATEEZ has officially announced the U.S. leg of their tour. It is going to be happening in April, going to the same cities they went to when they first came here.
That's all the cities they know, apparently.
Now let's look at the upgrade though, because ATs are doing arenas, everybody. Like for a year-old group, they're doing arenas because the demand, baby. They're redefining, as our friend Alex Ocho said to me, they are redefining what a monster rookie really is. And I'm just like, you're right.
Rookies of the year.
I'm telling you, if they don't win Rookies of the Year,
Hashtag ATEEZ. Hashtag ATEEZ official.
Oh my God.
like they're not doing it like any other rookies out there. I am sorry, but that's just how it is. Mic drop,
Kings.
everybody. Let's go. Boom.
Kings. I can't wait to fucking go to war for those tickets. Let's go.
Ooh, you're
I will
right.
not be a
Damn.
part of that narrative.
Same.
Yes, you
I
will,
am
because
too
you will
poor.
be helping me.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, she'll be helping us get tickets.
Oh yeah, but I don't get stressed when I help other people because I'd be like, "Ooh, I tried," but like,
The best seats too.
Remember this. Remember the good tickets I got you guys for BTS and manifest that for AT's
You're right.
for me. Thank you.
You're right. Hey, I manifested it for Carolina.
It's true. She did. Damn, she got me.
For the first time ever, won us Ace and Izone, IZ1, whatever they want to be called.
We're still figuring it out.
On the Social 50.
For the first time.
It's super dope. And we love that K-pop is getting more recognition, especially Ace. Stan Ace, everybody.
Stan Ace.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say also Stan won us. Buy one of my albums. I'm selling them on Twitter.
Buy one of my albums.
Well, with Ace, we talk about standing Ace all the time. Go listen to our podcast from last week. We did an album review on their latest album. Incredible, amazing. We make awesome jokes. Go check it out.
Awesome in quotation marks.
But also, Ace is like no other group. I'm sorry to like put it out there, but like I love Ace because they're literally like no one else, and everyone should stand them because they deserve it.
I'm not like other girls.
That stupid video, the One Direction video. Look at that nerd reading in the crowd.
Oh my god, yo, I fucking died at that TikTok. That video really made me want to get TikTok. I was like, damn, not BTS's dumbasses, but like that video specifically.
You know that BTS deleted theirs after the chicken noodle soup thing? I was like, you right.
Oh, they came back on again for a little bit.
Oh,
and
they
then
did?
deleted
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they deleted it again, though.
Oh, okay.
I think it's just Cookie, honestly. Like, he made them get that TikTok.
Cookie's like, this is the funniest shit I ever seen. We're not downloading it again, Cookie. Fine.
He's like, fine, I'm just gonna fucking go play my video games.
Oh my god. Well, talking about BTS, they won an EMA award for the best live and for the biggest fans. So congrats to them. But also ATEEZ won for best Korean act. So that's really, really dope.
Yes,
again, Monster Rookies. Also, NCT 127 became the first K-pop group to perform at the EMAs ever. And honestly, if you guys have not watched any of their footage from the EMAs, it is hilarious. Johnny, you are amazing.
He's so
because
funny.
I know one of the interviews, the lady was just like, so like who gets to do all the talking? And he's just like, it's just a big old fist fight all the time. And then that's how we pick who says what. And I'm like, wow.
He's so funny. He was like an ass the entire time, but like in the best way possible. It was great.
He was like, I'm not going to deal with you xenophobes.
Exactly.
But the performance was also incredible. Haechan, sir.
Ask Erica, she probably memorizes it already.
Oh my god. But the amount of suffering that I went through just to see that like 0.2 second performance, it was a whole song, but it felt like 0.2 seconds. Like they didn't perform until like an hour and a half into the stupid show. And I was like, I don't want to watch this. But I knew that as soon as I turned it, I'd miss it. And like, when they came on, and I was
just your luck.
I know, this is how my life is set up. No one understands. No one understands. But it's bye.
Yes, congratulations to everyone, all of our K-poppies at the EMAs that got their shine. Well deserved from everyone. Super M and Boa, weirdly enough, teamed up with Korean Air for a safety video.
Again.
It's a whole ass music video, y'all.
Music video, yeah. So.
It's a bop too. I was just like, ooh.
I'm just over it. Like I felt so played. I could have been flying a plane with Super M's face on it if they just decided to just do this earlier. Like Super M was everywhere when I was in Korea, but they weren't on my plane. So mad.
How dare they? But it's really cool. I like that. I know a couple artists, like other artists have done this before and they've done it for, for other airlines and stuff. And I know that different airlines have tried to do something quirky with their videos and stuff because obviously nobody pays attention to them. So, it's cool that Super M and Boa teamed up, like SM teamed up to do this because Super M is such like a big deal. And Boa obviously is Boa. So it was beautiful. It's really cool. And cool. I don't know what plane they're in, but I know that bitch expensive.
Oh, wait, Terica, have you announced on the podcast that you ult NCT?
Ooh.
Oh, no, I didn't even think about it. It's just been like my life for the past like.
Oh, you formally announced it to us, even though we've been known.
Yeah,
I know. I just want another reason to talk about NCT.
I
honestly, the audience knows too. They're like, we've been known, bitch.
This
Yeah, they know.
Personality change though. When NCT came out, Terika wanted nothing to do.
She was
with
an
it.
anti.
She was like, "This is the stupidest fucking thing I've heard of in my life." I remember talking to her about NCTU, and she was like, "I don't understand it." And I like explained it to her. She was like, "No, this is stupid, Kat. Like, this is never gonna be popular. It's never gonna take off." Her and Kiki were like, "No, this is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life."
But like, to be fair, I interpreted the whole like thing. I thought that like they were gonna be in a group, but then they were just gonna leave. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I thought they were gonna be like in a unit, and then all of a sudden, like, I don't know. Like, Timmy was just going to be like, I'm going to do this one song and then I'm going to dip. And we wouldn't see Timmy for like 2 damn years. And I'd be like, well, what was the point of me falling in love with Timmy if he's not even going to be in like the same group anymore? But
did he bring his odd parents with him?
Of course he did. But now I love him and his odd parents and all their cousins and grandmas and brothers and sisters. And it's just a great thing. And I just feel like subconsciously I was already in love with them, but there was just too many members. I just didn't have the time or the mental capacity, but now I'm ready.
It's what they say about how from hate to love is just like a jump away.
Yeah, there you go. Like, they came into my life when I needed them the most. Like, that's what's happening.
With their ugly ass light stick.
Then I'm probably gonna buy. Let's be real.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll buy the wavy.
That's how you know
when you buy an ugly ass light.
I'll
it's
buy the
real.
wavy one. It's like,
even though they look really cool in concert though.
They do.
Or are we just brainwashed? Who knows?
Who knows? I just like
probably.
pretty lights. Ooh, they shine.
This next bit of news is also gonna lead into our fuckery of the week, but Aizone's comeback showcase was canceled due to the producer of Produce X1's whatever he is, the PD name, his arrest for not only rigging but sexual favors being given to him.
Men ain't shit.
Basically what I read was that he agreed to getting sexual favors, like the companies hired like prostitutes or whatever.
Well, yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah.
But how, it's just that there was one tweet that worded it like it was like the contestants, and I was like, excuse me? And everybody was so confused. Yeah, I was just like, oh, what? So yeah, so this is a whole thing. But it's so crazy to think. Like, I understand that Produce became like a big phenomenon, obviously, after the second season, but like, damn, man, is it that serious? I'm just like Aizone is bit like they're hella good, right? They're thriving, they're doing huge. Amazing. What does this have to do with anything? Like, let the girls live, man. Just let them have their showcase and continue on. This has nothing to do with them. They did not decide to do anything. The company did. They should not be paying for this shit.
You 100% correct.
Yes, queen, speak the truths.
I'm just saying, like, it's annoying that...
It's really annoying. Like, I don't get it.
Some more fuckery. Simon Cowell's just a dick,
God.
as always.
Oh my God.
This dumb bitch. I swear to God. Can't let go anything. I swear. Okay, sorry. We should probably say what he did.
But basically, Simon Cowell came out here and said that they are doing X Factor, the band, which there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Okay, go and do your thing with the band, whatever. But then he had to go and be like, K-pop is what's taking over. We're going to have UK pop. And I'm like, that makes no sense, y'all. That's literally just pop music.
Oh, my God. Looking like a fucking fool.
Your xenophobia jumped out, Sir
It really
Cowell.
did, because basically you're trying to create this group like out of spite of this like culture that's like this that's like taking quote unquote taking over like this different culture, and now you're just like, oh no, we can't have this. We have to have UK pop. Like, excuse me, what?
So pop music?
Yeah.
Like,
so y'all gonna be putting out the same thing that the rest of the pop world is putting out, like. It doesn't make sense.
One Direction 2.0.
It doesn't make sense.
That's it. That's all it is. Like, it makes no sense at all using UK pop. And what am I going to call pop music? USA pop?
Yes.
American pop?
Oh, God.
Simon Cowell just mad he didn't jump on the K-pop train. He just upset.
Yep. He's hella upset
Well,
because he loves
apparently,
money.
he said that he predicted this. Like, he said that he saw, so he knew the K-pop was going to be big, and he predicted this. And, like, now, but, like, now is the time. Like, I guess he's trying to say he's, like, over it now. Like, so now he's trying to, like, create something new. I don't even know. But it just sounds dumb. And everyone's just looking at him like, what?
You an idiot. You real stupid.
Yeah.
Real dumb.
I can't stand the
Exactly.
fact that like a non-native English language fucking music genre is more popular.
Than the shit that than the last like 5 X Factor winners that he put out. But you know.
Yeah. but all this stuff with UK pop, like, please just racism.
Sir, just stop.
Just stop, please.
Stop,
Just
Good
stay
lord.
in
Like,
your fucking
please.
lane.
All right, just make your shitty survival shows and leave everyone else alone.
Right?
Go on America's
Leave
Got
K-pop
Talent
alone.
and just leave us alone.
We are
I'm
minding
saying,
our
'cause
fucking
this-
business.
I mean, they were quick to get fucking BTS on America's Got Talent when they blew up, so...
And Brandon's Got Talent too. And he was He was on both of them, and so he was like plotting.
He was
When he
plotting.
heard,
so.
when he heard those fan chants, he's like, "Oh shit, it's for real, for real."
Let's jump into some comebacks. There's some really great comebacks this week, and I'm excited to talk about them. First, we're gonna talk about Carolina's Men's. Got Seven came back with my favorite album that they have done in a very, 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 very long time.
Yes.
You Calling My Name.
I cried, y'all.
know.
I
believe
cried.
you.
Yeah, yes, we do.
I cried watching this music video. My reaction is up on YouTube. Y'all can go and watch it. You can literally see me cry. Like, the music video ended and there were just tears in my eyes. They were just so, oh my God. Okay, we got dark and broody, got 7. Okay, when J-Bum showed up out here looking at me like, damn girl, that's it. I'm dead. This is it. Not only that, but this is a completely different style that they've done like recently, and let me get my thoughts together.
I love Got Seven. I do. But the last few albums have not been my kupa of caffeine. Okay, my cup of tea. They haven't been my, like,
I was like,
my taste.
Oh, okay. I was like, "What the fuck is that?
everyone
What language is that?"
But yeah, it wasn't my cup of tea the last few albums. Not that I didn't like some of the songs, but like all the songs, This one, finally, God has answered my prayers. I got some sexy Got Seven, some dark and brooding, some leather, some like bass, that bass in the chorus, that doom, 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 gave me life.
How they use their own voices, so the acapella that they did on this at the beginning when they did the little like oh type thing, like it was so beautiful to hear them, and then just the styling, chef's kiss, because it was suits and suits. There was leather and no shirt underneath.
We also got dark-haired Mark, which should always be a thing forever and
We
ever.
also got Young Jay stealing everyone's heart.
He's like, yeah.
Oh man, when he showed up in that music video and he started
My papi
singing,
chulo looking like a papi chulo.
We
Oh my
also
God.
got Center Boy Jinhyuk.
Yes.
But yes, I love Sexy Got 7.
The rest of the album is great.
I like it, yeah.
I am dying.
Speaking of I like that, that's the next comeback we're going to talk about. Lee Jinhyuk technically made his debut as a solo artist with this song, but he is also in Uptension, so I mean, I guess it's kind of like a comeback. He debuted with his song I Like That, and boy, oh boy.
The beginning of the song
Listen, he
sounds
said,
like,
get ready to clap them
it sounds
cheeks.
like a 101 song.
And that's what we did.
Ooh.
Oh my God, it
what
does.
is it? Is it
Terica,
Boomerang?
wow.
What is it?
Oh yeah, the beginning is Boomerang.
Wink,
Yeah.
wink, wink, wink.
Yeah.
Boomerang.
Yeah.
It was cool.
The beginning.
I'm not mad about it. I was just like, ooh.
The chorus when he's like that, and then the girls are like, I like that, I like that. I was like,
Uh-huh.
yes, kid.
Yes.
Yeah, it was cute.
I love that part, and this caught me so off guard though, because from the previews I thought, honestly, like, maybe it was my mistake, but I didn't go and listen to like the preview of the song, just kind of saw the pictures, and I thought it was gonna be something completely like soft.
Oh no, bitch. I know.
Like, and then this started and I was like, nope, this ain't soft. I'm ready to clap cheeks, everybody. Let's
He
go.
gave us the booty poppin' song of the century.
Okay, let's talk about that glittery jacket that he had on, because wow. And then the leather jacket, because wow.
He
like
looks so good.
his outfits were he looks so good. And there were so many times. They basically asked him, like, hey, how many times do you want to smirk at the camera? And he said yes.
The limit does not
How
exist.
many times do I want to make Cat die? He said yes.
For everything. The whole, like, 4 minutes of the song, I want everybody to be on the floor dead. Like,
and then he released
twerking.
a choreography video. If anyone has not watched that, you should, because it's even better than the regular music video, because you see the whole choreo, and he does this, like, move where, oh, God, I don't even know how to explain it, but I wanted to die. It's almost like a squat that he does, and he, like, rolls his hips, and I was just like...
Yes.
I clicked on that one, but I didn't watch
like,
it. Because I was just like, oh, wait, this is the wrong one. So I didn't watch it.
I was like, oh, my
the struggle.
God.
Missed out. But I literally, like, his voice is so unique. He has such a unique tone of voice. So listening to him, like, sing and rap at the same time type thing, like, because obviously in Produce X101, you could only hear, like, little parts. So listening to this, I was just like, his tone of voice is so good. And again, why the hell did I sleep on Up Tension? Who knows?
Honestly, stan Jinhyuk, stan Up Tension, because Jinhyuk is, like, the weeb boyfriend of my dreams. He's, like, such a nerdy anime, like, fucking lover, and he's so adorable and so lanky and tall and just, like, wonderful, and I love him so much. Oh, my God. Let's talk about the couple of the century, Hyuna and Don.
Yes!
Hyuna came back with her song Flower Shower, and Don made his debut with Money. Let's talk about Hyuna first. Queen of everything in life.
Truly.
She's so beautiful.
cute.
She looks so happy and healthy, and she's thriving, and
That glow girl.
yeah, she's so cute.
I know. And I love the music video, and I love how the message of the song was kind of like, I'm a flower, and even if we die, like, they will always bloom back up. Like, they'll always bloom again. And I was just like, this sounds familiar. But I like that she compared herself to a flower and was kind of basically saying, like, screw you guys, no matter what. Like, even if you try to kick me down, I'm always gonna bloom again. And she did a little, like, she said, like, Hyuna is red. Talking about her past song, I was just like, that's really cute. Because every time I think of, like, a good red lipstick, I think of Hyuna.
Oh my God, you're right.
It's, like, a staple for her.
I love that. I love the outfits and the little choreo when they're like tipping around, and like just like the scenery, like all the red flowers when she's in the car.
Yes.
It is so cute.
And that yellow dress.
Yes,
that
all of
yellow
her
dress with
outfits
everything.
and all the little ooh-oohs are my favorite. That's my favorite part of the song.
I like the doom da. Like, that thing is
Yeah,
so
yeah,
cute. And I think, like, this is such a, I like that even though she moved companies, it's not that they would, like, they're trying to strip away, like, what she already is and, like, her concepts and, like, her looks and songs. Because this is still that kind of, like, happy, weird style that she does.
Yeah.
And I loved it. I love that it's kind of like, I'm building my own flowery path.
Yes.
I love her.
And it said, like, her, like, flower shower, too, like, how we talked about her, like, blooming again and, like, her walking her flower path. Also thought about it, like, as her way of, like, congratulating herself for, like, moving on. Because, you know, whenever, like, they have, like, debuts or, like, concerts, other idols give each other those big flower thingies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
So, like,
arrangement thingy.
yeah, so, like, she's showering herself in flowers and, like, congratulations that, like, you know, an accomplishment.
Oh, that's cute. I didn't even think about that.
Try.
We love a queen.
I love it.
I love her.
And
so
she still
cute.
kept it.
Beautiful.
I know, but she still kept it, like, she has still that sexy vibe
Oh,
that
yeah,
she
yeah.
always gives, like, in her songs.
She's
So
the-
I
she's
really
the
liked
She's
it.
the cutest, sexiest woman I've ever seen in my life.
I know. How does it make sense? Make it make sense.
Make it make sense.
She has like this aura that just demands to be seen.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
true.
She was literally meant to do what she does. And
I
it's
love her.
And she does it amazingly. So that's why she is where she's at.
Yeah.
that's why she's Hyuna.
She is exactly who she is, and she's not afraid of it, and I love that.
She said, "Cube, who don't know her?"
This is like an amazing like ending to our saga. Remember when we had like our weekly "What the fuck is Cube doing?"
Yes.
If you are an old time listener, then you remember.
You know about those times. And if you want to just go back and look at them, like, during that period of time, every week we did a segment, What the fuck is Cube doing?
Only 90s listeners would know.
Let's bring that segment back real quick. What the hell is Cube doing right now? Because y'all ever think about how now they're looking at Hyuna and Dawn and being like, damn, we damn fucked up? Because Cube, you did you could have been milking the fact that they are the power couple of K-pop.
Like everyone else is. Like literally
they're doing all these like variety shows and all this stuff. Like, y'all could have been monetizing because obviously that's all you care about. But y'all could have been monetizing out of it, right? But no, you decided to destroy Pentagon because Pentagon is 10. And then boot out Hyuna as well. That's been with your stupid ass company for forever.
Could have been like double the money because you could have had like her stuff and then Pentagon stuff and then them doing like a duet thing, like a whole like couples album,
Triple
and then
H.
him having his solo stuff. Like you just missed out on so much money.
Literally. And Triple H.
Yeah, and
yep, Triple H.
And you could have played into the other scandal too with Hui and the girl from G Idol. And they could have had like a whole like a perfect square situation going on.
But no, but you didn't hire us to come up with your PR plan. So there you are. Here we are now.
Here we are.
Moral of the story is you should have hired us.
Yep, exactly.
Yep.
We could have been making you bank. But anyways, talking about bank, let's talk about Don with his debut with Money. I was not expecting this at all.
Right, me too.
And I feel like when they announced that he was going to have his solo debut, I kind of said it in one of our past episodes, like what exactly type of concept they were going to do for him. Mm-hmm. And now that this came out, definitely was not expecting it. But do I see it being him? Hell yeah. This is like a darker, like Harry Styles type of music. Very alternative, very out there. But it works with him so well.
The video, like it kind of, when I watched it, it kind of gave me like this vibe. Like it was dark at first and then it ended up like light. I feel like, I don't know, it was kind of like paying like homage to like his journey in a way. Like I feel like maybe he was like like the video kind of just showcased like him coming up, because if you see like in the background, there's like these like little messages like, oh, let your dream be your wings. Like how bad do you want it? Self-service.
Yeah.
Like there's all like these like self like improvement like little titles in the background. So what the vibe I got from the music video is that he talked about his struggle and that he was like maybe like in a dark place, or that he wasn't sure like where things would go, but he like let his dream be his wings, like he said in like the background. And then it ended up good, because then at the end he's like happy and it's like a brighter scenery. That's just like the storyline that I got from like the visual aspect of it, but I really really liked it. I enjoyed it. Also his outfits are really weird and I love it. Like
yeah.
I know,
but they fit him,
and again it just fits him. Like
exactly, no one else could pull that off except him.
It was just so mesmerizing. Like literally me and Cynthia did a reaction to it. You guys can see it on the channel, where I was just like, my mouth was just open, and like, because the man can dance too on top of it all, and I was just like, holy fuck. And then like just everything visually, it was just so like stunning in such a weird way. It like screamed everything that he is, and I was just like, yes, king.
I also like the way, like, this is random, but I like the way he broke up like the word for shine, and it made it seem like he said like bitch. Did you hear it? And it was just so funny because he pauses, like he says it, and then he's like, bitch, and then he finishes the rest of the word. I was like, ha ha.
We love wordplay.
It was so funny.
But honestly, yeah, like I really truly enjoy it though. Like it was, I feel like Kat says, like a visual masterpiece. It makes you not want to stare away.
One team came back with their song Make This, and I was shocked and surprised.
It's so different from all the other things. Like everything else is
so good.
It's different. I like it. I was like, ooh, okay.
It was like sexy and dark, and like the chill R&B vibes are still there. But my dudes, like, okay.
I was like, excuse me. The chorus, especially like the drop, I was like,
yes. Okay, so this is what I love about that. And I'm so glad you brought that up, because I love the build up to that drop. The build up to the drop, and then it's just like silent, just kind of like a trancey style type of a breakdown, I want to say. And there's nothing else, and then it just goes back to the regular beat. And I was just like, that is amazing. Like, you build me up so well for this like drop right now. Literally. It was insane.
It was incredible. But yeah, it's so good, and the styling, and they looked so good. The next comeback we're gonna talk about. The boys surprised everyone.
It was so good. I don't know why I don't like stand them. Like, they're so good.
Why not?
And like I was like, okay. I had the pleasure of seeing them live, and I fell in love with a new member, and I was just like, wow, this is great.
Who did you fall in love with?
With Jacob.
You're right.
Oh, Jacob.
He was so cute the whole time. I was like, oh my God, I love him.
But, I'm just gonna, be the resident bee that I am and say that you guys need to stand the boys because obviously they have showed duality and versatility and they're incredible and amazing and they deserve all the love in the world because this song was like nothing else they've done before.
Yeah, you can see their growth within their discography and the fact that they're all growing up and they're like having a different sound and like I liked this.
And Sunwoo, sir, my man.
Girl, he went off. Man. He went off in that rap. Like, I literally was just like, listen, I can't remember names. So I was just like, the rapper dude, and I think that's Cat's man. I don't remember.
1,000%.
But I know that he did good.
Yeah.
Him and Eric,
he did
I was like, whoa. Eric in the first verse with like the green polo and the blonde, I was like, sir, calm down. You were 10.
And there was a part 2 when it was Kevin. And I forget what he said, Kevin. But he was like staring at the camera, like, and I couldn't take him seriously, but he did amazing too.
I took him seriously in that shot. That was the one time in life. I was like, wait, whoa.
Well, it's because all I can think about is just like his meme self. So I was just like,
Gaga, yes, Gaga, Gaga.
Shown me completely like different 180 from their past things. Like, I basically, like, it started and, but hold on, what I'm confused about, is this a Japanese single or is this, because it's in Korean. The only thing that they say in Japanese is literally the last line.
That's why, I was confused because, good. I'm glad I wasn't the only one. I'm like, maybe I'm just.
So it was supposed to be their first Japanese single. And then they were like, joke's on y'all, it's a Korean song. We're like, what the fuck?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying they shocked everyone because there was no like concept photos or anything, and they just dropped it, and then it was in Korean.
Wow.
And I was like, oh.
That's why I was confused because it said like ownership of blah 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 Japan. I'm like, they ain't speaking Japanese.
Yep.
Like literally only the last line is in Japanese. I'm like, yeah, just see, this is Kevin's doing. I know that he came up with this idea.
He was like, you guys, guess what? We're gonna do a Korean release, and it's gonna be, or a Japanese release, and it's gonna be in Korean.
And everybody was just like, oh.
That's brilliant.
But guess what? The last line in Japanese. Boom. Amazing.
Japanese
I
single.
love Kevin so much. Everybody, Kevin Moon.
I know, same.
If you don't stand the boys, at least stand Kevin Moon, because that man is like the best friend of everyone's
He's
dreams.
so funny.
He literally had a whole argument with Jacob about milk in a bag.
The amount of times I've watched that video is ridiculous. Like, I watched that video so many times back to back.
It's true. Like, why the fuck?
I've also seen, like, pictures of people who get, like, the smaller ones and they, like, stick straws in them. And I'm like, but now you can't.
Okay, listen, we did that. In Puerto Rico, we had that, okay?
But now you can't go anywhere.
For, like, milkshakes. Not for, like, milk, bitch. I had that for, like,
milk. Like, it's milk in a bag. We had that. Like, for lunch, they would just give you, like, one little thing, and it's milk in a bag, and you just poke it with the stick. Like, if it was, like, a Capri Sun, but it's just a bag.
But that's so,
of milk.
like, inconvenient to carry.
The fuck?
Like, I just feel like that'd be awkward.
Did that shit, the fuck?
Damn, man. Yeah, no, we do that. And then in the DR, too, like, if you have, like, juice in a bag and things like that.
Well, yeah, we have juice in the bag, too. But that's, like, when, like, I would go
juice,
to, like, the
milk.
mercado and shit.
Milk is different. But yes, the boys did that.
Okay, well, moving on to our next comeback, we have BVNDIT. They had their latest comeback with Dumb. And all I gotta say is incredible visuals. These girls are so pretty. I was just watching them like, wow.
It was so pretty, and the vibe was really dope. It was like a kind of, I don't know how to explain even the vibe of it. It was very like exotic, like Egyptian-y.
Yes.
Yeah.
How they described it was Latin electro pop. And I was just like, I don't know where y'all get the Latin.
Yeah, I was like,
get more of like an Indian type of sound.
Yeah.
But it was that type of vibe. It was really, really cool. And I love how they did the music video. Like, in the music video, they had, like, the background would change colors, but the lighting would change at the same time. So it would go in between, like, they had a lot of light play in it. Yeah. With the turning off and turning on. So you just see their shadows and things like that. And I thought that was really, really dope.
I agree.
And also the lyrics to this are really freaking great because they're basically like, if you don't get with me, like, you're dumb.
Oh.
If you don't come and approach me, you're stupid.
Oh.
Like, if you don't want all of this, then you dumb. And I was like, damn, girl, you tell him.
Well, you would tell him. Ooh, Soulja Boy,
There's
tell
one
him.
member, I don't know their names for sure. I want to say her name is Sunghee. I think when I looked it up, that was her name. Anyway, but she fucking killed that music video for me. She was like, she looks so good, and I was just like here for all of her, and I was like, yes, queen, come through.
And I love too the outfits that they had that was kind of like the black like dressy things that they had on, like that was super, like, oh, they look so good in that.
The next comeback we're gonna talk about, G-Idol came back.
Oh my god.
With
yes,
a song called Lion. And first of all, Soojin, my queen, my love of my life.
Yes.
She is.
Girl, she's so hot.
Soojin
so
and Minnie, oh my god. I'm just like, how and why? Like, I aspire to be you.
Literally. Like, Minnie and Soojin, like, if they did a subunit.
She is so hot. The whole music video, I was just like, you are, like, do I want to be you? Do I want to be on you? Like, what's going on? I don't understand.
I want to be
like,
on her.
She is beautiful.
My, like, what I take her as, and it might be so weird to say this, but she's like the Korean Megan Fox. Like, her stare and, like, just her face and her aura is just so, like, she's gonna kill everyone in that room. She's like, she's gonna murder all of you, and she won't care. She'll walk out, like, with blood all over her and not give a shit. And, like, that's it.
Like, G-Idol is such a strong, like, group, like, girl group, and I freaking love concepts like this for them. Like, there's a scene that it was like the black and white, and it was like right after like the fake lions showed up, and it was like the ending, and it was Soojin just like singing. That scene right there, I was literally like screaming at my computer.
And then they sat on
the
on the dancers.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I was like, damn, like, these girls are queens. They own this. Literally, like I said, that bitches club.
Like, I love
like
the choreo. Like, everything was so sharp and like animalistic, and I just like every time they did the little crown, like, I was just like, I'm so cute. And their little like nail accessories, like the little like cuff things for the claws.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just got one more thing to say. Soojin. God damn.
Oh, I was just like, wait, what?
Okay, well, everybody, we're going to move on to our next comeback of the week. But we first want to introduce our special guest this week, Miss Lily. She is a professional fangirl just like us, K-pop columnist. She's written for a couple of different outlets, and she is here today to talk about HINAPIA. We still don't know what their name is, but their debut, Drip. So, hi, Lily. Welcome to Not Your Average Fangirls.
Yay! My first podcast.
Yes, so exciting. So, I know, obviously, like, we know each other, duh. But I know that Priston I don't know how you want to say it.
I don't know.
Your old girl group. So how are you feeling now that there's like 4 of them just in this new group together?
It's literally so wild because like the 4 Priston members that are in HINAPIA right now, 3 of them were like my biases in Priston. So it's like crazy. Whenever the lineup got released, I was so shook.
Yeah, that was I think Terika said the same thing, that the 4 girls that are in this group are basically the 4 girls that she liked in Priston.
Yeah, they're like the ace members, to be honest. Like, they all can do everything so well, so it's a really good fit.
Are they the same girls that did the Priston V?
No. 3 of them were in Priston V, but then the other one, Kyungwon or Yuha from Priston, she wasn't in Priston V.
Oh, okay.
Which was a mistake. But that's fine.
It's just funny because, like, I like Priston. I love their music. But I never actually got into them to the point that I knew all of them. Mm-hmm. So I only knew Kyla because...
She's Kyla.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's so understandable, though. They had 10 members, so, like, that's a lot.
I mean, I got into 17, girl. So it's like,
well,
it was just my bad
honest,
all
they
around.
were a group for such a short amount of time, too, that, like, you didn't really have that big of a chance.
That's true. That's so sad.
I know.
Still
They were
sucks.
so good.
So good.
I know.
Literally won 3 Rookie of the Year awards.
Literally.
And Pledis just threw that. But moving on, they're doing better things. So HINAPIA over here debuted with their song Drip, which is kind of like a trendy,
So good.
like sexy, sleek, but not like over the top.
Yes.
So I really liked it. And I thought that's why they reminded me of, I was just like, I thought that all of the members were from Priston V, because I know that Priston V had kind of like a more like sexier sound.
Mm-hmm.
But this was really good. I loved how trendy it is, kind of like an urban-y sound to it. But for me, I feel like Roa stood out the best.
Oh,
In
really?
this whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She kills it always.
Well, it's funny because my bias in Priston was Yuha.
Mhm.
She doesn't go by her stage name anymore, but she was my bias in Priston. So, like, when I found out she was in this and then I saw her in the video, I was like, oh, yes, queen.
She looks so
She
different.
looks
It's
so
crazy.
good.
She really does. Like, I don't understand how underutilized she was
in
because
Priston.
she was one of my biases in Priston. And, like, I knew that she was capable of so much more, but I wish we had gotten to see this side of her earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was watching this video and I don't know if it's because I didn't follow Priston like super like all the time, but they all look so like grown and like different. I was like, I saw them, I was just like, y'all look like actual like grown women. I feel like in Priston they all look super young.
Yeah. Well, I think that's definitely on purpose, too. Like, just their concept in general.
But one thing that I noticed too, like they debuted and they were already like making headlines because apparently their music video, like they uploaded a version and then they took it down and re-uploaded a different one.
Yep.
Because I think there was a part with Roa and, well, I mean, she goes by Minkyung now, that she, I guess, was like in a bed eating bread with cheese, and that was suggestive, and I was just like,
so weird.
all right, y'all, the
It was
double standard
literally
is showing.
a 3-second clip of her just laying on the bed. And they said, sorry, not good.
I understand, like, the point of view of they are, even though they're, like, they were in prison and they're re-debuting, I understand that they're, like, a new group and they gotta watch their image or whatever. But at the same time, like, there's a bunch of, like, new rookie, like, boy groups that go out there and they're, like, shirtless and whatever, and nobody cares. But then you have this one girl laying in bed and it's just like, oh, that's suggestive. You gotta stop that. Like,
So weird. I'm really excited about it because it's like, I feel like it's a public-friendly song that's not too public-friendly, where it's not, like, actually, like, a good song. Does that make any sense? I don't know. Like, you know how some people are like, I want this song to be public-friendly and, like, so that everyone will like it and will blow up. I feel like it's public-friendly enough where a lot of people will like it, but not so that it will be predictable or, like, oh, it's definitely, like, a K-pop song that was meant for public consumption. Does that make sense?
I got you. Yeah, I got you.
Like, it's
like, it still
still a
has
bop.
enough uniqueness to it.
Yeah.
But from, like, seeing Priston, I guess, like, I wanted to ask you, like, from seeing Priston, like, have you've been following Priston basically since debut?
Yeah, since, like, right before they debuted.
All right. So going from that journey, like, to those type of concepts that they used to do and things like that to this, like, is it weird for you?
It's definitely weird. The weirdest thing I think is, like, I went from not getting any Priston, like, content or anything for a year almost, and, like, I would get little things like a random picture of, like, Xion graduating high school or something like that, but overall it was basically radio silence. And now, like, I had accepted so much that, like, oh my god, they've disbanded. Like, I didn't think I wouldn't ever see them again, any of the girls, but I didn't really have the highest hopes. And now, like, we got the news of HINAPIA's debut so quickly, and then we got, like, their actual debut, like, 2 weeks later, almost. So it's just kind of, it's been hard, not hard in a bad way to wrap my head around it, but I'm like, holy crap, like, I cannot believe that we, like, have HINAPIA, like, they've debuted.
It's like you went from nothing to, like, 150 and you were
Literally.
just like, whoa. Okay, well, any last thoughts on HINAPIA?
Basically, like, right now I'm just on HINAPIA like promotion mode. I'm just like, everyone check out their music video. Go stan.
Yes.
They're so good. It's been really cool to see them re-debut because you can tell how thankful and like grateful they all are. Like yesterday, whenever Monsta X won on the show, HINAPIA was standing behind them, and Kyungwon, Juhan said something like, no matter if we fall, we'll always rise again, and thank you, like, guys, for being with us. And she was back there, like, clapping so much, and was so cute. And, like, just little moments like that can really, like, show an artist's personality. And, like, if she was clapping that hard for that, like, she's also so thankful. So I just think they're so talented, and everyone should get into them and support them. Whenever the next comeback comes, everybody needs to buy their album.
Yes, we love that.
And I mean, this song is a bop.
It's such a bop.
You can go out there and
it's so pretty too, the music video.
It's just really cool because that doesn't really happen often in K-pop. Like, normally when a group disbands, maybe one person or two people will do stuff, but like not really that many people from a group. So it's just really cool to see them thrive, and I'm really enjoying like people's reactions to the video and the song.
Well, Lily, thank you so much for joining us for this little segment, but still I'm glad that your love for Pristin is moving on now to their other endeavors and things that they're doing.
Yes, I'm so happy.
And for those that don't know you in the fangirl world, just let them know where they can find you and where they can find your work.
Okay, so I post all of my like professional and other things on my main Twitter, which is @LilyDabs, and it's not dabs at like the dance, it's dabs DABBS. But that's where I post like any articles I've written or interviews that I've done. And then if you're like wanting to see my fan side more, I also have a fan account, so if you're interested, you can just like DM me and we can be fangirl friends or fanboy friends or fan non-binary, whatever you are. And
you're right.
Yeah, so I'm always talking about everything. I love so many groups, and I'm always open to learning about more. Currently, Carolina's trying to get me into X1, and I'm not bad about it. Ooh, I like VICTON too. They're really good. Yes! I'm also trying to get into Hot Shot, so like if anyone's into Hot Shot,
oh my God,
let me know. Or we can talk about NCT or Girls' Generation at any point in time. Oh my God, how did I forget CLC? CLC is literally my other alt group from Pristin, and CLC are like my old girl groups.
We love an all-rounder, aka just you multi-stand.
Literally, I'm into so many things, so I'll talk to anyone.
Go check her out. Go check out her work and go follow her. And yes, befriend her. She's awesome.
Yay.
So we do have an album review this week, everybody. Woo!
Best album review.
Yes, VICTON's album has officially released their first album in a year and a half. No, their first album in more than a year and a half, because Time for Sorrow was a single release, not an album release.
Ooh.
So it's been a very, very, very long time since we've gotten a full-length VICTON album. And me and Cynthia said, sorry, everyone, but we're going to talk about it. VICTON came back with their EP, Nostalgia. I already want to cry.
Tears everywhere. I feel like, honestly, before we even start this, I feel like this whole album was written to Sungwoo and, like, to Alice. Like,
yes,
that's it.
It's a Sungwoo, a love letter to Sungwoo and Alice.
This whole album is that meme where you're sad bopping. Like, this whole, it's like, it has this vibe, because I feel like VICTON and Alice's, like, we have like the same situation where we are so emotionally conflicted because we're so happy that they're finally getting like recognition, and they're so happy that they're finally getting recognition, but we're so sad because of the price we had to pay.
Literally lost
I
our
know.
whole ass captain.
Oh my God.
And what is he going through right now? We lost our whole captain. For
what?
Yikes.
For him to be locked away again.
I'm gonna need MNET to just get it together, because X1 is a group and iZone is a group, and just let them be groups and call it a day. And put the CEOs that did all that shit behind bars. Boom.
You're right.
Hire us for CEO. Let's go.
I don't know if that.
Hire us as CEOs. Yeah, I don't think that's how that works.
Start small. I don't know.
let's start off with the first track on the album, which is an intro, Nostalgia.
Which is beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Yes.
It's like a soothing piano, just cradling you into this album.
I feel like it's like
A soft hip hop beat.
right, and it's like I don't know how to explain it. Like Time for Sorrow, the ending of the song is very like open ending, so like it just kind of drifts away, and then in the beginning of this you drift into the song and like you're like taken in and like slowly sucked into the whole like environment of it and like the beat and everything of it, and it was just really pretty and really beautiful, and it was a great introduction to the second song, which is also the title song on the album, Nostalgic Night, and bitch,
Ho-chan did that.
yes,
He did.
he did that shit. That man's voice, yes, everything about that is amazing.
He also said that the song was composed when it was 7, as you know, it will always be 7. But he said that the song was originally composed as when they were still 7, and that he changed some things for them being a temporarily 6-member group.
I don't know why, but I feel like I could hear Sungwoo in the song.
Yes.
And I'm wondering
So
how.
it's, so it's
Yeah, and-
Subin. It's Subin.
Yeah,
It's whenever Subin raps, it sounds exactly like Sungwoo.
Like his father.
No, but yeah, so it's Subin. I figured this out, right? Because during Nostalgic Night, like, I was listening to it, obviously, when it first came out. I'm listening to the album, I'm like, yes. And literally, like, I teared up because I swear to God I heard his voice. And then I, like, went everywhere. Like, I went on YouTube and I looked up the lyric video, and then it was Subin's part. And I was like, oh my God, if you, like, think about it, when Subin became an idol or a trainee, he was, like, 14. He was, like, 13 or 14. So everything... And, like, Sungwoo was his leader, so everything that he's learned thus far in the industry is from him. So any mannerism that he picked up, or, like, the way he raps or the way he says things is because of Sungwoo. Oh, my God.
Aww.
But my thing is, like, it's in the entirety of the album. Every
can
time
hear
Subin
him.
raps, it's like you can hear, like, distinctive ways that Sungwoo says things, or, like, little like afflictions that he puts when he raps or when he sings are in Subin's voice, and I'm just like, that's so fucking wild to think about that aspect, you know, like how people say, you know, oh, when you live with someone for so long, or you like are around someone so long, you pick up their mannerisms and like the way they speak. Now it's happening in Subin, like, but in the way he like raps and his tone and stuff. And I was just like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. And I like got so teary-eyed because I like, of course, like when you're first listening to the song, I'm not expecting Sungwoo's voice or even like a hint of his anything to come into the song. And then when I heard Subin, I was like, what? Huh? I was like, is this featuring Sungwoo of X1? What the fuck is going on?
Of X1.
Imagine.
I like freaked out, and yeah, so then I looked it up and it was Subin's verse, and I was like,
But you know what? But I love this sound for them. Like, it's so beautiful. Yeah. Their voices just sound like velvet. But I love in the chorus, the way that they're just like, late night. Like, that hits. That chorus hits, bro.
it slaps.
And then and then, you know, you put that together with the music video and how, like, angsty the music video is. Yes. But at the same time, it's, like, really, like, emo. And I'm just like, what's going on? I want to say, like, this is one of my favorite VICTON songs.
Love that.
And it's just sad that song wasn't in it. But it's like, yeah, like the vibe of it and the sound, like, I loved it.
I think with this album in general, not just the song, but obviously the title song, so maybe they put 200% into everything else that they done, but they put like 2,000 into this album because it was like, I don't know, it's like, you know, they were away and like they had no control over what was going on. So they were like, you know, if we ever get the opportunity to make music again, the shit gonna be the best shit you gonna ever heard in your entire life.
And they were correct.
So I think it was not even just like they were making music to make it, it was desperation, and they were like, we gonna make a smash, we gonna make a hit. And they did. They charted. Thank you.
Yes.
Everyone. They charted. So. Thank you.
I feel what you're saying because, like, I think that's, like, the theme of, like, the entire album.
Yep.
Like, looking at all the different, like the lyrics for the different songs and stuff, like, which we'll go through. But, like, everything, it feels like a journey. Like, they're trying. Like, it was, like, kind of like this whole album is like their career.
Yeah.
How they like started out, and like they're like desperate, and not in a way that like where it's like a negative desperation. It's just like we know we're talented and we just have to prove, like we just need someone to take the time out to like listen, and we're gonna prove ourselves that like we're VICTON and we're not going away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they've been gone for so long, people just kind of like wrote them off like whatever.
Even in the lyrics for this, for Nostalgic Night, it's kind of just like, you know, I'm missing you, but I want to let you know that I'll always be right here for you. So it's kind of like a longing for those times that you had together, which even in the music video, you can see it as kind of like a double thing, you know, like they're good and happy and hanging around, and then all of a sudden it switches and it's just like fire and, you know, loneliness and things like
Sadness.
that. Yeah. So I feel like it was kind of too, like, also representing, at least how I took it, kind of representing like how fast things can change. Like from one moment to another, things could be like destroyed. And I feel like with them, that's kind of what happened. Like they were steady, you know, album. And then all of a sudden it was like, all right, cut off.
Yeah, it was cut off, and then it was like shakiness, because all of them have talked about the initial hiatus, I guess essentially is what you can call it, because they were gone for such a long period of time. Mm-hmm. So they've all openly spoken about it, like how difficult it was, and how
they even talked about disbanding,
and like how, you know, why Byungchan and Sungwoo did what they did is because they just couldn't let go. And I know Sungwoo specifically, when he like wrote the letter to Alice when Produce started, he was like, you know, this is the only way that I feel like I can do something for you and for the group. And he was like, so like as the leader, I'm doing this because I don't know any other way to make it work.
Also, I would like to say that during the comeback stage, there was a VCR of Subin, and he's in front of a chair, and each member starts like being in front of him on the chair, and then it ends with an empty chair, and I'm like, oh my god, like why y'all gotta do this? Like they just like I really appreciate the fact that even like Alice's, like, you know, we keep like his fucking name and like the fan chants when they perform like the songs and stuff, and like I just feel like we are all just going through it, like VICTON and like Alice says, we are just all in this together. Like we all miss him so much. And also there's something that's kind of like, it's like low-key funny but sad that a lot of Alice's are starting to say Sungwoo as you know who, because it hurts so much to say his name. And I'm like, oh my god, I think he's not fucking Voldemort. Fucking say his name.
Yeah, and it's definitely, we've talked about it before, it's like a conflicting thing where like obviously we're happy because this happened so VICTON could have an opportunity to obviously come back, because if Byungchan and Sungwoo didn't get the popularity they got, there probably wouldn't have been a comeback.
Yeah.
And so he's like the captain of the ship. So what happened is like the captain's riding whatever, there was a train wreck, and the captain and one of his persons, they got on a little life raft and they row into an island to get everybody saved. But the price is that the captain got to stay on the island with the new people, but the rest of his ship got saved. And, you know, they living on their life. And he can come back once he's done doing what he got to do. He's trying to provide.
We have a father.
Yep.
But this song, the lyrics are great too. Literally Hanse's entire verse. I cried when I read the lyrics for it.
Also, if you're interested, me and Kat did a reaction to this video. It will be up on our YouTube channel.
All in all, this was a great title song. One of my favorite VICTON title songs in general. They just did that shit, and I was just so happy, and I'm so proud of them when it comes to this.
I was not expecting that. I was like, oh, wow, tears. Like, I was hoping for something like, yeah, we back, do, but it was
more like, we're back and we're sad.
But the next song on the album we're going to talk about is New World, and if you don't know VICTON, their chant is New World. So yeah, Voices to the New World is like their whole thing. So obviously they have a song called New World, which is what I like to call their reincarnation song.
Ooh.
Is how I feel like it is, because it's like their phoenix song. Like they're rising from the ashes. Like, we're here, bitch. We're back. We're better.
Like y'all thought.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, because I know that Hanse, in his rap, he basically said he was just like, bitch, we fire. Like, get with it.
Yep.
I felt while listening to it, I was just like, because I remember the New World thing. So I was just like, ooh, like, what is this going to be about? Is it gonna be another sad song? But then it was just like, no, like we are one, like we're a team, and because like we're together, we can do anything.
Born to be one, bitch.
Yeah, this is their fight song.
Yep, the lyrics to that, they were like, oh yeah, born to be ruined, and then Ho-chan comes in and he's like, though it's been a tough road and it's a tough time, we here, bitch. And I was like, yes, king.
Yes,
we love this. I live for Hanse's rap. Like, I missed him so much. Like, every time he raps, I'm like, oh my gosh, I fucking love Hanse. Like, I live and breathe for him.
It low-key reminds me of Dawn, like the way
yes, I've said that too
They're
before.
Very similar, yeah. But Carolina talked about his rap in the verse, and I just want to point out one verse that he did in English. I would like to add.
Yeah.
He was like, yes, King, come through. And he was like, how many idols be tripping now? And I was like, oh, okay, King, come through. And he's like, I'm whipping now. And I was like, oh, okay, King, come through. And he was like, look at how I'm spitting now, bitch. And I was like, ah!
Yes.
Okay, sir, calm down. Calm down.
That was my fave. That was my fave in that whole song. Like, he called out everybody and their mama, and I was just like, whoa, Hanse, calm down. But you're right.
Calm down.
For me, Ho-chan, this whole fucking album, his vocals were incredible. Oh my god, I don't want to talk about this song, but we have to talk about it.
Yes, we're gonna talk about Farewell, which is the next song, and it's my favorite song on the album.
I like this song a lot too.
It's my favorite. I just like the feeling of it, because it's kind of like, I'm worried about you, so please tell me that you're okay. And also Byung-chan, when he was just like, gachi gachi go, I don't want to lose. Yo, that right there. Listen, I keep literally replaying that part so many times. And I know that it's just like, you know, like, let's go together, I don't want to lose type thing, like lose you. And it's hella emo and hella sad, but I loved it. Like, the way he sings, I'm just like, I can listen to this in a loop forever and ever. And which is, I'm pretty sure that's what I did the whole time I was listening to this song. And I love it because, too, it's kind of like a feeling of like, even if we're going through like dark times, or even if we've been going through dark times, now it's okay to like go out there and have happy memories, even if like even if like the sadness is still there, it is okay to go and do happy things.
And that's why I like the verse that says like, it's fine to leave some of it in your pocket for a while. It's like, like you can go out and still like, you know, but it's okay to like still kind of hold on to like the memory of us, even though it might hurt a little bit.
The song, to me, it sounded like it was VICTON, like the rest of
for
Sungwoo members and Sungwoo.
Yeah,
like they're talking, but they're talking to each other. Like Sungwoo is also talking to them, and it's like a conversation between both, between them. And that's why I love this song so much, as well as like the amazing beat. But you know, what do we expect from VICTON? But the greatest.
Yeah, and when I was reading the lyrics for it too, because you know, Sungwoo's whole situation with like his injury and stuff.
Yeah,
and VICTON has always been very like open about talking about him not like pushing himself, and that he's the type of person that keeps everything to himself. So like if he's pressured or burdened or like in pain, he doesn't like say it out loud. And so like again, Hanse loves this man because his verse, okay sir, like way to kill me, where he was like, oh yeah, you've been hurt, please don't get hurt while you're there.
Yes.
And then he was like, you've lived your life for me, now live your life for yourself.
Yes. This song, like, it hits right in the feels. I feel like it showcases all of their like vocals very, very nicely. And
again, Ho-chan.
Yep. It was just beautiful, man. Like, I love this song.
The next song we're going to talk about on the album is my favorite song on the album.
Mine too.
It's called Here I Am. It's so fucking
the
good.
Dramatic ballad, but still happy.
So good.
They said, guess what, guys? The V in VICTON stands for vocals, and we are here to remind you of that.
I love it so much. I love this song so much.
Now, this one is the song that to me was just like, this is like for sure directly. Yep, exactly. Directly for Alice. Because it's just like, you know, I'm here for you, like, count on me. I'll protect you. Yeah, no matter what. And that's why I said, like, when I described it, I was just like, this is such a dramatic ballad, but it's so happy. Like, it brings a sense of happiness type thing. Because they're kind of letting you know, like, I'm here for you. It's okay. Like, hold my hand type thing. You know?
Yeah,
It
girl.
is great.
Our bond is so strong now, I feel.
Our bond is so strong. That's what I'm saying. Like, I love Victon, but not on the level like Kat and Cynthia.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like stan. But when I heard this song, even I felt
Same.
it. And I was just like, okay, like, wow, I feel so welcome here. Like, I'm just gonna mosey on in. Like, this is great.
The way Alice's are with Victon, I find the fandom very similar to Vix and Starlight, where it's just a very mutual love and like understanding and respect for one another. This is like one of the only fandoms that I feel like, again, that
so
and
welcoming.
Starlight, yeah, like everyone's just like, oh my god, you want to stand Victon? Yes. Where it's not like, ew, you haven't stand Victon from the beginning? No, get out of here. No, we're like, yes, you want to stand Victon now? I got you. Like, what do you need to know? Like,
No, I agree. I haven't met one Alice that's been like,
yeah, every like Alice that I've come in contact with or like have talked to, even like the people commenting on our YouTube, and thank you very much, Alice.
We appreciate
We
you.
love you so much. They're always like, oh my god, I love you guys. Like, I love your reaction. I love this. Or even in our like X1 reactions when we would react to Sungwoo, they're like, oh my god, I feel so represented as an Alice that you guys are like, Alice is doing
Aw,
this.
cute.
That's cute.
And I'm just like, ugh. But no, back to the song. Like, this is literally like their love letter to Alice, and I love a fan song, and I love this song because specifically my man, Mr. Lim Se-jun. Yes, hello. There's a part where he's like, "Here I am." Obviously, that's the name of the song. He's like, "Here I am when it's tough, turn around," and like his voice was so sweet, and like, and he's like, "I'll protect you. I'm always behind you," and I was like, yes. And then Sungsik was like, "All of me," and I was
Yes.
like, oh, I was like, my king. And then
They're
Ho
so
Chan's
cute.
verse when he was like, everything was frozen, but now we're moving again. I was like, oh.
Yo, that line hit. That's the line that hits the most because I was just like, damn, man.
Aw.
I just hope that they get like a first win or something this time.
yes.
Like, I really, really want this to be like newest 2.0. I want them to thrive and be successful, like as Victon.
The next song we gonna talk about is a boppy bop, like a club banger. It's called Hands Up.
Hey.
It's so fun. I love this song.
The fucking beat in this went hard, yo.
I'm saying, but I was just confused because I was just like all up in my feelings. I was like, oh yeah, and then they were just like, let's get hype now. I was like, whoa, now, let's go party.
Yeah, like this song like radiates like optimism. They're just like, all right, we back. Let's do this.
Yeah.
They're like, no more sad hours.
But it was a really hype song, like an EDM pop. I was vibing. I was hype. I was like, all right, no more sad hours. Let's go.
Yeah, I know. I was like, how did y'all feel about that breakdown? Because I know
Yes.
y'all ravers.
That-
fucking love that.
Oh my god,
I
bitch.
loved
The
it.
first time I heard it, I was like, oh yes, give
Yep.
it to me.
Yep. It was so good. That's why I was just like, this is a banger. Like, put this shit at the
Oh,
club.
yes.
Let's go.
It was beautifully mixed, and it was just so good. I love them so much.
This was literally the, like, I don't know, like the club banger to end the album. They were like, I'm gonna put you through all this emotional distress. Now let's fucking party and drink our feelings away.
Yeah, they're like, you know
Let's
what, guys?
go.
I know we sad. Let's pour up them shots.
It's like,
let's go.
Let's get the tequila going. Vodka, anyone,
Let's
Hennessy, what we doing?
fucking
What
go.
we doing?
Subin's legal in Korea. Let's go.
But yeah, so Victon gave us like a bop after, like a club banger after all the emotional is, and we love that.
Or maybe you were already partying. You were sad crying into your wine, and then you went into the bathroom to throw up, and you're just crying in your bathtub, and then all of a sudden you're just like, you know what? I'm a queen! And you just get up and you start
And you go
Yep.
to the club.
Yeah, you look
You
in
go
the
to the
mirror,
club.
you wipe your mascara off, that's dried up and like running down your face. You wipe it off. You put on a little Fix Plus and you go, "You're the baddest bitch ever." And then you walk out of that bathroom like nothing happened.
like
Like nothing happened. But yeah, but all in all, I feel like Victon delivered like a really amazing album.
I mean, they do
And
every time, but
I know, but you know, for like that long period of time, and you know that there were people that were kind of like they're new. They just like got into VICTON and stuff like that. And I feel like this was an amazing album that showcased like all of their talents and like everything they have to offer.
I agree. And you are correct when you guys say that the V in VICTON is for vocals. Like everyone just sounded amazing. It was great. I enjoyed it.
To finish this album review off, I just have 2 things to say. Stan VICTON. Thank you.
I second that statement and would also like to say, it's like, well, we miss you.
Okay. I would also like to say that this has really come full circle because our very first podcast, our very first Stan corner was VICTON.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow. Look
Yeah.
at that.
I've said Stan VICTON more in this podcast than probably I've said, hey, my name is Kat.
Probably. You know what? I'm not even going to dispute that.
But that was our album review. Everyone, please stand VICTON. It's for your health and your well-being. And
You gained 10 years in your lifespan.
Yeah. You live to 100 if you stand VICTON. You didn't know that?
Let us know what you think of VICTON's album because I know you're going to go listen to it because you want to live to 100, to a happy 100, and you're going to have a good time.
So that is it for this week's episode. We should finish off, obviously, with our songs of the week. My 2 songs of the week. One of them being Ace's Slow Dive.
Ooh.
And the other one being VICTON's entire album. Thank you.
Damn, she took mine. But my song of the week is also VICTON's whole album because I have been listening to it.
And her one song of the week is
Yep.
White Knight.
Of course, I have 2 songs of the week. My first song of the week is Wady's whole album.
You right.
Still bopping.
Yes.
Especially, oh my God, love talk. Oh my God, English version.
Ooh.
I can hear it calling.
My second song of the week is Joppin' by
Yeah.
Super M. Because I'm getting ready to see them in like 3 days.
Oh my God.
I can't wait to see them in 4 months. Woo!
Same. My song of the week is the whole GOT7 album, but more specifically Thursday by GOT7 because it's a bop.
It is a bop.
Also, we do want to make a major shout out to Lily. Thank you for being on our podcast. We spoke to her earlier about HINAPIA. Yep. So everybody, go follow her.
So whether you are gonna cry about missing oneness, gonna be excited about seeing Super M, gonna cry about VICTON, or cry about GOT7, make sure you always
Fangirl on.